Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Seraphina would like to introduce you to Christopher Tunis. Hello, pretty. Hope you're doing absolutely great. Oh yes, I am, thanks. Thanks for your beautiful reply. I'm sorry for intruding into your privacy. I was actually searching for an old friend when I came across your profile on Instagram. You look nice and have an interesting profile as well. I was hoping we could be able to spend time to get to know each other better. And so he tried calling her. I think he tried calling her several times because several things flashed up on Instagram, but it didn't ring, so I was doing something else. Oh, she said, did you try to call me? I was with a client. She's just left. Okay, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful and great day. You're welcome to call me now. I have a couple of hours free before my next appointment. But, of course, the joys of team scamming are that if the person that's tried to call has disappeared, then the next member of the team probably won't call because they probably don't know why the previous one tried. You're welcome. What's your name and where are you chatting from? Oh, you sent me a friend request, tried to call, and didn't even look up my name. And you'll see in a minute that clearly Seraphina is not the first person that's asked him about that, and I guess several of them have been as rude as my girls often are. Welcome to what? She said in reply to him saying you're welcome. Are you going to call? If you aren't, I think I'll go outside and do some work in my herb garden. Well, something people use their nicknames. Hey, you need to calm. You don't speak to strangers in that manner, he said, sending an upset face. I don't know what you mean. I just asked if you sent me a friend request without looking at my name, and said that if you aren't going to call, I'll probably go outside and work in my herb garden. Why do you want to take my love and humanity for granted? What are you talking about? Do you need help with some mental health issues? I can light one of my special candles to help bring you inner peace, but I assume that means you aren't going to call, so I really will go outside and do some work in the garden. I'm sorry if asking for your name for confirmation was crime. I still don't know what you're talking about. You're obviously ultra-sensitive for some reason. I can't quite sense why yet. Where are you from, Seraphina? As you aren't going to call, can we chat again later, please? Because I'm going outside. Okay, we talk when you're done. Busy, okay? Unless I call you now, then you can tell why you called. But why don't you want to tell me where you're from, Seraphina? And so she tried to call him. Can't talk now. I'll call you back. Too shy to answer, she said. How strange. I'll try again later. Here in the base, we're restricted from answering calls, Seraphina, because the Taliban used this means to break into our network and find out about our location. Don't be silly. You tried to call me, remember? Anyway, I have my sunscreen and hat on now, so I'm going outside. Talk to you later. Our sensitive man was very upset. Well, I sincerely apologise for calling you, okay? Where are you from, Seraphina? Why are you ignoring my questions, Seraphina? Said the man who'd just been told that she was going outside. And in reply to her saying, don't be silly, you tried to call me, remember? Hey, don't insult me, okay? Said our ultra-sensitive and extremely silly man. Followed by, I'm a military personnel. I'm working with the United States Army for 12 years now. Rank E7 Staff Sergeant in US Army. Right now, I'm deployed here, South Sudan, for a peacekeeping mission. Thanks for accepting friend request. I'd like to know more about you. I must say, you're extremely beautiful, said yet another member of the team. You're very touchy, aren't you? She said in reply to him saying, hey, don't insult me, okay? Do you have some issues that you'd like to talk about? I lit one of my special candles for you to help bring you in a calm. I appreciate the gesture. I am single father with a lovely son. My wife died of cancer 3 years ago. Since then, I have been a single, helpless father. But my daughter is with the US military daycare at Montana Army National Guard military base. Don't know where she goes during the evenings. I must say, you're extremely beautiful. Are you married? Do you have kids? How old are your kids? Hello again, said Seraphina when I realised that he was trying to call again on Instagram. Did you just try and call me? Sorry, I was just trying to call on your attention, Seraphina. You can call now. You seem very nice, Seraphina. Or I'll call you. So she tried calling him, and, predictably, he didn't answer. No, here in base, we're restricted from picking calls. But you tried to call me, and you used the same excuse last time for refusing to answer when I called back. What's going on? I don't want to talk to you if you call and then refuse to speak when I call back. I'm in the military base, understand, okay? I think maybe you should go and talk to someone else. No, I don't understand. You've tried to call me twice. Were you planning on being rude and not speaking if I'd been here to answer? Hey, calm down. Why you sound like that? It's a question. If I'd answered you, would you have spoken to me? Or did you call so you could make silent calls? I find it very alarming that you're so quick-tempered. Dear friend, he copied and pasted, I must really tell you how things work here in the camp. Right now, I'm using a military Wi-Fi to chat with you, because I don't own a personal computer or private cell phone. Soldiers on mission are restricted from using these devices to ensure proper discipline and good behaviour. Take note of what he said there. He's using military Wi-Fi because he doesn't own a personal computer or private phone. If I'd answered you, would you have spoken to me? That's a question, and I would appreciate an answer, please. Do I have to ask you again? I do hope not. It doesn't allow. Monitoring device has been merged with my system, darling. If I'd answered you, would you have spoken to me? You need to understand, okay? The answer is yes or no. If I'd answered you, would you have spoken to me? And I do hope I don't have to ask again. Yes, of course, but the Communicate Secure Connections subscription has exhausted. That's the most ridiculous, meaningless excuse I've ever heard, said Seraphina. Actually, it might be about to become a short. So he sent this really believable screenshot saying, You're running out of voucher plan. You have used 90% of your internet access. Activate your internet access using a voucher card. You can't access your internet once you get exhausted. Endeavour to get an Apple, Steam and eBay gift card voucher. Get started, because obviously that's what powers military Wi-Fi, as we all know. And it's very rude to call someone and then refuse to answer when they call back. Extremely mannerless. I bet you're educated to examine things for yourself, okay? Apple cards don't buy military internet use, nor do Steam cards. Goodbye. Please feel free to moan to yourself, like the failed baby scammer that you are. Bye-bye. I bet you're not educated enough. I'm not here to beg you for anything, okay? You have to mind they manners you write to me, Seraphina. If you think I'm here to steal from you, delete and block me immediately, okay? And then he tried calling her on video chat. Predictably, this is what happened. And then, of course, Seraphina blocked him. Hello? Hello? You do have to talk. It's very rude to call someone and not speak, you know. Hello?